Hi, I'm Erica and I'm a personal chef, otherwise known as a professional meal prepper. Today we are at Jamie's house. She's an aspiring vegan, so I'm here to help her out. The food that I'm cooking today is definitely vegan friendly. It is fully plant-based, but I eat meat myself and I find the things that I'm cooking today to be super satisfying and delicious, regardless of whether or not you are plant-based. Jamie lives alone, so what I'm doing today is making her 3 portions of 2 different things. Essentially dinners or lunches for the week for her, plus 1 bonus meal. We are doing an eggplant parmesan with cashew cheese and a tempeh bolognese, and then we're also going to do a nice kale salad that has some delicata squash, pomegranate seeds, quinoa, white beans. It's gonna be a really nice, beautiful filling salad. We are working with tempeh today, which is a vegan protein alternative. Tempeh can be a little bit bitter. So what I'm gonna do is marinate it in some of these liquid aminos, which is similar to soy sauce. My goal is to always have the things that are gonna take longest started at the beginning. Here that means I want to have my roasted items in the oven first. Next, I'm gonna work on getting a couple of things on the stove because we have something in the oven now. The sauce recipe that I'm using is actually based on a recipe from Minimalist Baker, which is a great blog if you're looking for plant-based recipes. I'm about to start working on these mushrooms. They impart umami flavor, and umami is something that you get when you eat meat. It's like that deep, rich flavor, and it's something that a lot of plant-based food is missing, but you can get it from mushrooms. If you're not a mushroom person and the texture is the issue, the texture becomes less of a problem when you mince them up like this. Something that I always ask prospective clients about is dietary restrictions and allergies. What are some of the things that you, if you order takeout, find yourself ordering repeatedly? Do you like mushrooms? Some other polarizing foods I found: spicy, mushrooms, eggplant, turmeric, cumin, cilantro. People either love it or they hate it. I love a good kale salad, but sometimes I find the inner core, or the stem, a little chewy. So I like to remove the leaf from its stem. At the bottom of the leaf, you take a piece of it off of the stem, and then you just grip the stem and you pull, and that's it. I'm gonna use these cannellini beans, which is a white bean, and they're amazing for plant-based or vegan cooking because when you pair them with a grain, which we're doing today with quinoa, you create a complete protein. I have the dressing that I just made in a separate container, and I'm not going to dress the kale salad. I am going to very lightly massage it with a little bit of olive oil. If you're letting kale sit in a container for any longer than, you know, an hour, I would say just lightly massage, just to take a little bit of the bite out of the kale. What I have here is a plant-based cheese substitute that mimics ricotta. All it has in it are cashews, some lemon juice, salt, and then it's blended with water and mellow white miso paste. You can also use chickpea or a rice miso. Now I am doing one of my favorite activities, which is just capturing what I have cooked. It's been 2 hours and I've finished all of my cooking. I am just now focusing on the cleanup. We're all set here at Jamie's. I had a ton of fun cooking up some really delicious vegan meal prep for her. I'm really hoping that this couple of nights of meals will kickstart her on a path towards plant-based eating, because that's what she's interested in doing.
My favorite of the two dishes was definitely the eggplant parm, hands down. It was so creamy and so delicious. I could not believe it was vegan.